It is so crazy that it is going to be August in 2 days. That is just absurd to me. This year has been flying. I keep talking about I just moved into this apartment, but that was like almost 10 months ago. So anyways, we're planning for August. And if you're new here, my name's Alexis. I'm 27. I live in New York City, and the Plan With Me's are back. I brought them back last month, and everyone seemed kind of happy about it. I had not done a Plan With Me since March, I think. I stopped doing them for a while because I felt like they weren't necessary anymore, but after posting last month, everybody kind of convinced me that Plan With Me's are the way to go. So welcome back to the Plan With Me's. And you know, I'm gonna be honest, I have felt a lot more motivated since last month and restarting the Plan With Me's again. So it's a win-win for everybody. It's a little dark in my room right now. I'm filming this a little later in the day because there was some construction going on outside earlier today. So there was tons of jackhammering and beeping and loud noises, people yelling. Construction somehow just follows me. I say that, but I think I just live in a city where there happens to be a lot of construction all the time. But I feel like every apartment I've lived in, there is like crazy levels of construction all the time. But that might just be New York City. I've been in actual Manhattan for like 5 years now, so maybe that's just how it goes. It's crazy that I have lived now in Manhattan longer than I lived on Staten Island. I lived on Staten Island for 4 years before I lived in Manhattan. So that's my little controversy. I either have lived in New York for 9 years, if you count the 4 on Staten Island, or I've only lived here for 5, if you don't count my Staten Island years. And it really depends on who you're talking to, because I feel like there are some people where if you lived on Staten Island, that like really, it's like a crazy borough to live in if you're gonna live in New York City, so they give it to you. And other people do not like Staten Island. They're the least liked borough here, so some people don't count it. Anyways, I digress. I really seem to use these Plan With Me's as my podcast hour, which a real podcast could be coming soon. I know I've been talking about that this entire year and like kind of teasing that, hinting at that, but there may be a podcast coming soon. Enough about that. Let's talk about planning. Let's talk about July. July went by so incredibly fast. I think it's because I spent the first week of July on vacation, so that kind of flew by. And then I came back, I had like a week, and then my birthday was the next week, which I celebrated in the middle of the week and that Saturday. And then I had some other things going on that week. I went to Long Island to see a show that me and my friends see every year that my friends' parents are in. Last week was kind of a pretty average week, and now we're here and all of a sudden it's August. Like, I feel like the way July was broken up, I did a lot and I did nothing all at once. But it was nice. I feel like I've actually had a lot of time to myself this month. I recently started rehearsals for something, so that has kind of forced me to be a little more present. I have had to miss some plans with my friends for the first time in years because of these rehearsals. I'm usually the friend with no conflicts because my schedule is so flexible. I usually am the friend that you can always count on to be there, which is good, but because now I have some rehearsals, they conflicted with some plans with my friends. So I did miss like a trip to Connecticut that my friends took, which has resulted in me having a little more time for myself. Especially in situations like that where everybody leaves and I'm still here. You know, I'm feeling grateful. I'm feeling really happy right now that I'm doing something in the field that I want to be doing things in. I don't know. I'm feeling good right now. I think I've been feeling kind of chaotic and scatterbrained most of this year, and all of a sudden I'm kind of feeling a little more centered in again. So I feel like July was a pretty good month. I feel pretty happy with July. I missed one upload this month, but I came up with a really good strategy for my videos for the next coming months and the rest of the year. And I'm excited to launch some new series and start some new things on my channel. I really just want to dive into my YouTube channel. Okay, had to do a little bit of a battery switch because my battery was about to die. Now looking on the second half of the year, I'm excited. This usually too is when I always feel kind of inspired again, and I just have a ton of ideas that I am so excited about. So if this is your first Plan With Me you're joining me for, I use Notion to plan my months. So Notion, I always explain it as an online bullet journal of sorts. It's a customizable platform that you can really track and do anything with. You can use templates, you can make your own pages. I have my own template in the description if you want to download that and plan along with me. And if you're Notion and you want to sponsor me, I'm always available. Let's plan August. Here's my Notion. This is the homepage, my little home base. I have my vision board right here, as I usually do. I made this at the beginning of the year with pictures from Pinterest, kind of manifesting things that I want for this year, things I want to happen. And then I have my home base split into 3 different sections: productivity, working career, and personal growth. So let's start with goals, as we usually do. So here are my goals from last month. So let's go through and see, did I get these done? Which I looked at these like a week ago to see if I was still on track for getting my goals done, and I kind of feel a little good about these. So the first one was regulate my sleep cycle. That one is definitely a journey that I'm going on, but I'm feeling a lot better about it. I've been getting ready for bed earlier, which is good, because sometimes I have a bad habit of like falling asleep on the couch or just getting a lot of anxiety at night, and then I don't get up until like 1 or 2 in the morning from wherever I'm laying, and I end up going to bed really late. It's just a bad cycle that I'm trying to break, and I think I'm doing a good job with that. I talked about this when I was in Antigua, but I was in Antigua for a week for vacation, and I was going to bed at like 10:30, waking up at 6:15. I was on like the best schedule ever. And it's a lot harder to be on that schedule not on vacation, but definitely working toward that, and I'm feeling good about it. Like last night I went to bed at I think 11:15. That's pretty good for me. And I got up at like 8:15. Next is follow a stricter editing schedule. When I set this goal, I was feeling a lot of pressure the last few months when I was editing and uploading my videos. I felt like I was editing the day I wanted to post. I was posting at like 10 p.m. and I was just feeling overall very stressed. I didn't really feel that stressed this month. I feel like I edited my videos in a pretty good amount of time. I posted my videos fairly early-ish this month. I posted one at like 9:30 or 10 in the morning, posted one at like 1. I was posting earlier in the day, so definitely was feeling good about that. So I would say I did follow a better schedule. Get to the 6-week mark of my blanket. I have recently picked up the hobby of crocheting, if you didn't know, which you probably do. And I've been working on this blanket. I have been working on it more recently, but I am still on week 4. I absolutely did not get there. I'm gonna change this right now to get to the 5-week mark for next month, because getting to the 6-week mark is just too much work. I worked on it for maybe an hour, 2 hours, and I only got a little bit into week 4. It's just, I'm so slow at it, and I can't push it because I'm just doing it for fun and to learn, but I'm just a slow crocheter. I can't help it. Next I said take some film and editing classes. I didn't really do that. I definitely watched a good amount of YouTube videos about like filming yourself and different tricks for filming and editing, but I didn't take like an actual class like I wanted to on Skillshare or a platform like that. I'm definitely gonna leave that as a goal because I think I could do better with that, but I did it a little bit. I dabbled. And then lastly, I said add more cardio, which I've definitely done. I've been dancing so much more. I've been taking dance classes. I've been taking a lot of walks recently between like 1 and 3 miles, and then I've been rehearsing on top of that. So definitely have added more cardio. Let's set some new goals for August. I'm gonna leave these 2 here. So we have get to the 5-week mark of my blanket. We have take some film and editing classes. I am going to add more protein to my meals. I feel like recently I have not been having as much protein as I've been wanting to, so I've been working toward that. And then I'm gonna add one more goal because I don't want to have too many each month because I feel like that's when they get hard to get done. Declutter my drawers. I have a lot of clutter going on in like my desk drawer. I have drawers in my closet. There's some drawers in our kitchen, honestly, that are a little scary, but we'll get there. I want to do a little decluttering. I've been doing a lot of cleaning in my apartment, which is good, but I feel like some of my like drawers and tight spaces like that have been getting cluttered. We're gonna leave it at these 4 goals this month, but I think these are a pretty good set of goals. Long-term goals, we're just gonna kind of leave this here for now. I think we kind of talked about my long-term goals last time, and we switched some around and changed some up, but I think we're doing okay with these. So I'm gonna leave them as is for now. So next we have daily focus. That is just kind of my to-do list for the day. Gonna be honest, I did not fill this out today. I also do use this daily planner too, sometimes to like physically write out my to-do list, which sometimes works better for me. It more just depends if I'm like doing stuff around the apartment or if I'm doing more stuff central to my laptop. So for the rest of the day today, I can say film plan with me, which we're doing. Upload plan with me footage. Finish writing video script for a video that I'm working on. And if I want to backtrack stuff that was on my to-do list today that I already did, I would say grocery shop, go to the gym, take out the trash, And I had a working session with my roommate Emily today. We spent a few hours this afternoon working on something, a little project we're working on. So I did spend a good chunk of the day doing that. Monthly intention, last month was hold myself accountable, which I think I'm doing better at, like holding myself accountable to wake up in the morning and get things done that I actually want. I think my monthly intention this month is just going to be gratitude. Gratitude for everything that I'm doing, all the opportunities that I have. And then next to me is a place that I have a list for my daily gratitude. Weekly reset, it actually is Monday, so I can actually fill this out. Upcoming this week, I have rehearsal, and I have rehearsal next week. Next week, I'm also going on vacation with my family. So I'm gonna put film plan with me on here just because that's something that I need to do this week, which I'm doing right now. I also need to edit a week in my life vlog, and I need to film a chat with me vlog. And honestly, ideally edit the chat with me vlog as well. I'm trying to get as much done as I can before I leave for my vacation next week. And now I'm realizing I put all of these in the wrong spot. So let's put them here. So I needed a grocery shop, which I already did. There's a check that I need to mail. I need to take out the recycling. I'll keep adding this as I come up with stuff. To be honest, I don't really look at this page that much, but it's good to have. And then my monthly check-in. So to reflect, the highlight of July, celebrating my birthday, people who love me. I had a really nice birthday this year, and I am very grateful for it. This month I want to feel inspired, because I'm kind of on the track. I'm feeling inspired again. I'll be over the moon next month if I connect more with my community. I said that I was feeling a little more distant at the beginning of the year from just my channel in general, so I just want to create more of a community and feel more connected with everything that I'm putting out and have more conversations and meet more people. One thing I will regret not doing this month is posting all my videos I have planned. I already planned all of August. I have a ton of fun videos I've planned, so I want to be able to post all of them. And I will take care of myself by standing by my work. I feel like recently I've been working really hard on things, posting them, and then getting upset when they don't do as well as I thought they would, or getting nervous about the numbers of them, or thinking like I should have done this, I should have changed this. But like standing by my work when I post it and like being proud of it no matter how it does. I think I need to do better at that. So in July, I literally said I wanted to feel inspired this month too. So I guess I am feeling inspired, so it's working. I said I would feel over the moon if I stayed consistent with my posting schedule, which I did, except for I did miss one upload, but I can live with that. One thing I will regret not doing this month is getting outside more. I feel like I did get outside a good amount. And I will take care of myself by staying on my schedule. I feel like I stayed on my schedule pretty okay this month. I think I did that. And now let's move on to work and career. So let's do my content trackers, which do have some gaps from when I stopped doing my plan with me's for a little bit. So let's see my Instagram. So I am at 5,677 followers. So I've gained almost 100 since last month. Like I always say every month, I have been trying to get more input on my Instagram for my YouTube and posting more updates about videos coming out, not coming out. Like today I put on my story, what should the theme of my next Q&A be? So little things like that. So if you follow me on Instagram, thank you so much. And if you don't, you don't have to. But I try to update my YouTube channel on my Instagram. So I currently have 66,279 subscribers. So in the last month, I've gained like 600 or 700 subscribers. I am at 801,000 watch time hours, and I am at 5,876,000 views. Now that I've been tracking this data since like the end of 2021, I have been kind of looking for trends in it, and you can tell each summer my channel kind of slows down from like May to August. Like you can see in 2022, I really only grew like 700 subscribers in those 4 months. Let's see last summer. I was growing a little faster last summer, but it seems my channel the last few years has picked up in August. And I don't know if that's just I happen to post like a viral video those times every year, but there's kind of a trend. So I'm interested to see if that trend, I have some gaps here that I need to go back and fill in, but I'm interested to see if that trend continues this year or not. It just probably also depends on what I post. We're still growing every day. It's good to like see these numbers to know. And in January we were at 53,000. Now we're at 66,000. So since the beginning of the year we've grown 13,000. And let's see if we met our monthly goals. So I had a subscriber goal of 67,000, which I did not meet. We're at 66,000, like 200 something. And we did not hit the views either. We were close. We're at 5,876,000. So we were kind of close. So for the new monthly goal, I'm going to keep it at 67,000. And I'll make the view goal... Let's make the view goal 6 million. Why not? Let's go crazy. We'll go back at the end of August and see if we met this goal. My content calendar, I actually have literally all my content planned for August, but I don't want to show it yet. So, but usually I'll fill out on my content calendar when I'm posting things, when I'm filming things, and if I have any brand deals due or like checkpoints that I want to meet along the way. I also have started planning my content in a document, like a Google Doc. And I've been kind of breaking down the schedule, and I've been linking each idea in the schedule to a separate Google Doc that has its own like script and information and shots that I want to take. I'm really trying to make my videos a little more in-depth. They're still going to be spontaneous, but I'm trying to give myself a little more of a framework, just to give things a better point of view. So I have like 3 series that I'm going to launch starting next month. One of them I've kind of already started. I'm just making it more of an actual thing, like a little let's chat with me Q&A. We're gonna crochet. I've done one of these videos the last 2 months, and those always seem to be received pretty well. So I want to kind of make that something each month to look forward to, just like a cozy chat Q&A, and we'll have kind of a different theme each month. And then my other 2 are surprises right now because I still want to make sure I have all the details, but I'm excited. And then my audition login calendar, I don't really use this. I kind of want to get rid of it and redo it because the way that it's formatted, I don't use it. Books. I finished Beach Read. Currently reading Wildfire. To be honest, I feel like the book of the month is just going to be the random book that I'm in the middle of reading, but I don't really want to make the book of the month Wildfire. It's the sequel, kind of. It's like the same world as Icebreaker. Icebreaker was a good book, but I'm not really loving Wildfire. That's why I've kind of taken a break from it. I'm not recommending it. I'm gonna finish it. I heard that it starts a little slow, it gets better, but as of right now, I don't like it. I want to read Funny Story, which is another Emily Henry book. I think that's what I want to read next. I would love to read while I crochet, but I can't do that because I have to focus on one thing, and I don't like the concept of an audiobook. I don't know why, I just don't ever want to listen to an audiobook. But this is where I put all my books down. My friend group has been obsessed with reading the last year, so they all kind of inspire and push me to keep reading. And then fitness, like I said last month, this is just not, like, I don't even know what this is. Do you like it also says October? I have been using the app Trainwell, formerly known as Copilot, for the last like 125 days. I hit day 100 at the beginning of July. And all of my workout information is stored in there, and then I dance. But I just feel like there's not really a need for a fitness page in my Notion, so I might be getting rid of this. I said last month that I kind of wanted to update this a little bit more. Honestly, me updating my plan with me might just be more of me updating the way that I plan my months, because while this is helpful, I also just love using Google Calendar and Google Docs and stuff like that to actually plan other things. So we're gonna figure it out together, but essentially all I'm really using this for is my goals, my trackers, all of that. And I'm feeling good about it. So that's kind of everything that I have for my August. And Bennett has jumped up here to join us. So that is my August plan with me. Lots of fun stuff coming up. I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling excited. I love these plan with me's for the sole purpose of accountability. And by filming these and actually taking the hour to sit down and do this, it really helps me achieve things. And I think that was something that I was kind of lacking for the last few months while I was not doing my plan with me's. And because I wasn't filming my plan with me's, I wasn't even sitting down to take the time to actually set any goals. So I just feel like each month kind of ran into the next one, and I didn't have any benchmarkers of how well I was doing, what my progress was, if I was hitting those goals, and I think that's an important thing to do. Let me know if you hit your goals. Let me know what your goals are this month, and I hope that you have a great August. So thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and I will talk to you in the next video.